Can you raise your right hand? Do you solemnly swear or affirm the testimony you give will be the truth, that nothing but the truth so help you God?
I do.
All right, you can lower your hand. Make sure you keep your voice up so the court reporter can hear. If you can state your name for the record.
Alicia Franklin.
All right, defense.
Ms. Franklin, good morning.
Good morning.
You and I have spent a lot of time together regarding Michaela.
No contest means Michaela isn't admitting guilt, but the court treats it like she did. At just 18, her future hangs in the balance. Should probation be an option, or is prison the only answer?
Is that correct?
Correct.
And you are aware that Michaela has accepted responsibility for a robbery here in Brick County.
Correct.
And today is the day that the judge can either send her to prison or entertain her application for probation or deferred adjudication.
Correct.
Ms. Franklin, let me just ask you, how old is Michaela?
As of now, she is 18. When the case started, she was 17.
And when did she turn 18?
November 3rd.
And where is she a student at?
At Roosevelt High School.
What grade is she in?
She's a senior.
And being in Roosevelt High School, has she made future plans, applied to any universities, or done anything at this point in her senior year?
Yes, she was accepted to UTSA, and we're pending.
Excuse me. Please whisper.
Say it again, ma'am.
She was accepted to UTSA, and we're pending the application for Court&Law University.
Very good. And how is she doing in school?
She's doing good. She's on my honor roll. Right now she has all A's and perfect attendance since she's been out.
And did Michaela request a letter from one of her school counselors to offer to the court today?
She did.
Ron, I tendered this to the state for their review. At some point, you'd like me to look at that, Judge.
All right, any objections to the court reviewing this? All right, you may continue.
Ms. Franklin, with regard to that letter, is it a positive review of how Michaela's doing at Roosevelt High School right now?
It is. Michaela's right now, since her release, she's at the best she's ever been. She's focused, she's serious about furthering her future for college, and she's on the right path.
I'd like to take you back to, I guess, the time around this offense. And before I do that, I want to ask you, are you a single mom?
I am.
Does Michaela have a father in her life who's active, or?
He's not active, not consistently.
And does she have any siblings?
She does. She has a brother and a sister from her father.
But living in your household is
No,
just
no
you?
one, just me and Michaela.
I want to take you back to around the time of the offense. Do you remember getting a call that Michaela had been locked up?
Michaela's mom left her in jail for 5 months on purpose. She wanted her daughter to feel the full weight of her actions. Would you call that tough love or too extreme?
For some very serious offenses.
Yes, I do.
And can you tell the court what your response was?
That she needed to sit there. I left her in there. She needed to understand what she had done and take responsibility. I left her in there for 5 months before I bonded her out, so she could understand that she didn't do anything, it wasn't something small. She needed to understand exactly what she did and what she could look forward to. She needed to know what prison or their county was, what jail was.
And do you think those 5 months had a significant impact in her life?
Most definitely. I know for a fact she doesn't want to go back. She definitely has a true meaning of what jail is.
And was that your goal at that time?
That's definitely was my goal, because I could have bonded her out the same day or the next day. I mean, I could have got the financial means to get her out. So it was definitely my goal for her to learn her lesson, and hopefully we don't ever have to revisit this again, which I don't think we will. I honestly think that she did learn her lesson.
Miss Franklin, let me ask you, at the time when she was arrested, were there some behavioral problems that you picked up on?
Yeah, there was, but I thought she was just being a rebellious teenager. I didn't realize she was like depressed and had low self-esteem until she had suicidal thoughts. I took her to Little Ridge, but they let her out and She did a little counseling here and there. So I thought she was just being more rebellious to herself. I honestly didn't know it was mental health issues there. But once I did know, I've gotten her help.
What mental health issues have you discovered regarding Michaela?
Definitely depression, low self-esteem. We've been going through exercises with the counseling sessions. And me, myself, just trying to boost her up and get her on the right path to feel good about herself.
And do you think you're on a positive path right now?
Most definitely we are.
She's back living at home.
She lives at home. Our relationship is really good. She's more open. We actually have conversations about how she's feeling. And I think we're on a really good path.
And that's different than what it was before
Most definitely. She would stay to herself more, so lock herself up in her room. Just for me, what I thought was normal teenage stuff, but evidently it was a little deeper than that.
Ms. Franklin, you own the business. Would you tell the judge what you do for a living?
I do. I'm Sugar Glamour Salon, a hair salon in San Antonio.
And have you and Michaela talked about her interest in working in the salon?
Yes, but actually before this, she was my assistant. And to be honest, I need her back as an assistant, but she wants to be a barber and to get her through college. It'll be something for her to fall back on. And I can, I'm also an instructor, so she can get some of her hours through me.
You mentioned that she's been accepted to UTSA.
Yes, she's been accepted to UTSA, but she's also, we're pending the application for Clark Atlanta, which she preferably would want to go.
And what would be her interest in studying in college?
Business marketing.
So you left her in jail for 5 months and now she's been on pre-trial release as a condition of her bond.
Correct.
I know we had one GPS circumstance that we had to take up with the court, but
Yes.
other than that issue that was straightened out here in the courtroom, do you think she's been compliant with all the rules?
Yes, she's been compliant, and I also make sure she's compliant. I mean, we get home on time, way before time. We don't take no shortcuts. So yeah, she's definitely compliant.
I know that today we had the opportunity, the three of us, you, me, and Michaela, to go through the pre-sentence report. You can see there are some pretty raw feelings on the part of the listed complainant.
Yes.
Can you tell me if you think, even before today, do you think Michaela recognizes just how serious this offense was and the fear that people were placed in and the after effects of that fear?
Yes, she definitely recognizes that. She's definitely voiced how remorseful she is for this. I know for Christmas we did, she wasn't.
Michaela has college acceptance and family support, but the victims want her locked up. The prosecutor sees danger, while the defense sees potential. Redemption or punishment, which side are you on?
Able to actually go to the battered women's shelter, but she did produce a toy drive, so where she marketed it, and we received a lot of toys. I think over 500, and took it back to the battered women's shelter. She definitely is remorseful, and she definitely understands that she put these people in fear, and it's not to be taken lightly.
Very good. Could you address very quickly whether you think your daughter would be a good candidate for probation or deferred adjudication in this court?
I think she would be a great candidate. I think, matter of fact, I know she has a bright future. This was something that she got herself into that I know she regrets. And I don't think that she should be sent to jail. She's done 5 months. And I understand that it's not the same as 10 years, but she definitely recognizes and has had a taste of what jail is, to not do this again and not be in any more trouble, and to succeed and hopefully help other juveniles and help other people who are going in that direction.
Ma'am, that's all the questions I have. The
Okay.
state has an opportunity to ask any questions they want.
Yes.
Any questions?
Were you aware that this offense occurred on February 8th of 2023?
Once I got a call from the Michaela when she was already in custody.
So you knew the date.
Yes,
And what day was that of the week? Do you remember?
I do not.
Would it surprise you that it was Wednesday?
I mean, I don't know. Did it sur-
It was a Wednesday.
Yeah.
Would it surprise you that this offense occurred shortly before 1 p.m.?
The whole thing surprised me.
But I'm asking specifically about the time at which the offense occurred. Would that surprise you? Did you know that it happened?
I did know. I mean, I've known since by reading the papers, and
Where should Michaela have been?
she should have been at school.
So do you know, or did Michaela ever talk to you about what happened during this offense?
Yes,
So you were aware that the victims in this case was a mother and her young 4-year-old son.
yes, sir.
And you had a chance to read the victim impact statement.
Yes, sir.
And did it shock you that this had a drastic effect on that family?
No, sir. I definitely understand the turpitude of the case.
So you understand what the victim's feeling when she's saying that prison would be appropriate here.
I don't think it would be appropriate for Michaela
And ma'am,
for the simple fact.
I'm gonna ask if you could answer my question. Would it surprise you or does it shock you that the victim in this case is asking for prison?
No, sir.
Is it understandable?
It definitely is understandable.
And were you aware that the other two people that participated in this act, that they were both younger than you?
Yeah.
So she was the oldest one out of the group, right?
Okay. Yes.
So she should have been able to make better decisions than the other two, correct?
I don't agree with that. The other two had been in trouble. I understand, and she also was the only girl. So
And specifically her role in this act, were you aware that she was the person that drove the car that boxed in the victim and her son?
I understand that she was the driver. Yes, sir.
Specifically that boxed in the victim and
I
her son.
understand.
Nothing else to say.
All right, any other questions?
Ms. Trentham, I think I tendered it to the judge as a part of the other letter, but you did take Michaela to be evaluated by Mark Harris. Is that
I
correct?
did.
He's a licensed therapist, is that correct?
Yes.
Judge, if I didn't give you that.
Yes, you did. And I reviewed it.
Okay.
It's
very good.
attached to that.
Thank you, Judge. And you had the opportunity to look at his assessment, and that's helped you on a path of understanding her now, is that correct?
Yes, it did.
All right. Thank you.
Thank you for coming in. All right.